Shalom. First off, we give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, B'char, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of GMS that teach us His word, and Shalom to the hopeful elect upon the four corners of this earth. Let's try and make it up out of here in truth and in sincerity. So this lesson that I want to bring out is going to be talking about one of the things that we should be doing in this ministry and in this brotherhood, which is helping other brothers grow. Giving other brothers the blueprint to increasing. Because all of our personal goals should be to grow. Generally, as a person, you may have specific areas that you may want to grow in, and we're not in this fight alone. So we have other people around us that are able to help us. Especially the brothers who are in this truth with us. Because they're in this fight and understand this fight deeper than anybody else on this earth. So we should be building off of each other. We should be helping we should be helping each other to build, to grow. You know, iron sharpeneth iron. So here I want to get Colossians chapter 3 verse 16. It says, "Let the word of Hamashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord Yahweh." So it says teaching and admonishing one another. We teach and admonish people, on the highways or through these lessons that we put out. But it's saying that we need to teach and admonish each other as well, and in this brotherhood, in this ministry, to be exact. We have to teach and admonish each other in this ministry, because while we're in this flesh, while we're in these bodies, we're just as jacked up as the people we're preaching unto. So we gotta help each other grow as well. Because we'll turn around and do the same things that we preach to other people to not do. We'll turn around and be unclean just like the people we preach unto, because we're not perfect at all. We're nowhere near it. We're just as jacked up as a lot of people in this world. That's why we gotta get well, Salakia, to clarify that we're not just as jacked up as a lot of people in this world, because we have this truth. But we are in this flesh and we are still jacked up. We are still unclean. We're still far from perfect. So that's why we gotta help each other build up. We have If all of us have a mindset of becoming perfect, of becoming spiritual beings, of being the best men of the Lord that we can be, then we're gonna try to help each other be that as well. Because that's what, at the end of the day, we're all brothers. So you should want to help each other out. Here I get Romans chapter 15 verse 14. It says, "And I myself also am persuaded of you, my brethren, that ye also are full of goodness, filled with all knowledge, able also to admonish one another." So we don't gain knowledge for no reason. And we don't gain knowledge just to preach and admonish people who walk about on the highways. No, not only should we be admonishing ourselves as well, but the people we care about around us. Because if you really care about a person, you're not going to see them do wrong and then not tell them how to do right, or not tell them about themselves. Just like the Most High chasteneth the people that He loves, which is the nation of Israel, out of love. We need to chastise each other out of love. We need to tell each other where we're messing up. We need to tell each other where we can increase and how to increase. Because we're able to. Other people see your mistakes way more clearly, and are aware of them better than you yourself would be. Especially if you have brothers. in your camp because you're around them every single week. Therefore, they know your shortcomings. They know where you mess up, and sometimes a brother is needed to realize where you're messing up. Sometimes a brother is needed to realize where you have shortcomings, to realize where you can increase. As a matter of fact, here I'll get the definition of that word admonish just for further edification. Here I'll get the pronunciation.
Strong's G 3560, Nutheteo. Nutheteo.
It says to admonish, warn, exhort. And then this part right here at the bottom, or right here at the bottom, it says to put in mind, i.e., by implication, to caution or reprove gently, admonish, warn. So we're warning each other. Where we see each other go off and we're like, hey man, I wouldn't do that if I was you. The Most High is looking at you. He's seeing what you're doing. You gotta tighten up. You gotta get right. If you can't tell another brother that, then you're not an actual brother because you're not trying to see your fellow brother and get better. You're not trying to see your brother increase. Here I'll get one more scripture. First Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11. It says, "Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even as also ye do." So it says comfort yourselves together. In this ministry, we should be a comfort to each other. And it says, and edify one another. That's a comfort as well. It may not be comfortable in that moment while getting edified or receiving admonishment, but afterward, once you increase, because a brother taught you how to increase or told you how to increase, told you where you were doing wrong, then you're going to be comforted. You're gonna realize you don't have to worry about that shortcoming no more. You tightened up in that area, and it wouldn't have been you wouldn't have tightened up if it wasn't for a brother helping you out. That's comfort. That's being comfortable. That's truly being comfortable, not having to worry about a shortcoming inside of you. Having that confidence that I got that on lock. I don't deal with that. I don't deal with that shortcoming. I don't deal with that. I don't make those type of mistakes. You know. But you didn't get that confidence. You didn't get past that shortcoming without the help of a brother. And that's why we need to that's why we gotta help each other out. That's why we have to a like the scriptures say, iron sharpens iron. We have to build off of each other. We have to help each other build up. Because if you want to see the elect at their full glory, if you want to see this ministry and this brotherhood at its full potential, then you're going to try to become perfect in yourself. You're going to try to constantly grow, and you're going to try to help the rest of the brothers grow and become perfect as well. So, hey, with that being said, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem B'char Kodash. And with that, hey, shalom.